Okay, so happy Thursday. This is The Troop, officially released yesterday, but we're playing it today, of course. Let's see. So, welcome to The Troop. Training lightweight, open-ended scenarios that introduce basic game mechanics. So, we're basically starting there. Story, a series of historically inspired scenarios telling the story of the British and Commonwealth struggle against German forces in Normandy. We recommend new players start after training. Skirmish, choose your scenario, force, weather, and enemy, different every time. Campaign, take command of a persistent force and fight a series of linked historic scenarios. Losses are permanent, but surviving units gain experience and effectiveness. We'll probably work on our way to that today. Now, brew a cup of tea, adjust your beret, and get comfortable. The Troop team. Is this in any way like Close Assault or Close Combat? Can't remember the game name right now. I haven't played it yet. All I know is it's turn-based, tactical, and it's squad-based. So it's not an RTS. It's probably closer to, say, Panzer General, maybe that kind of stuff, or hell, you could probably even say XCOM if you really want to get close, or that kind of stuff. It is turn-based. It's not real-time. Hey, Snufkin, welcome back. So we'll see what it is. So settings. Gameplay, we'll just leave all that stuff in default. Graphics, audio. So audio. I can't turn the music and stuff up any higher than it is. So if it's too low, you have to deal with it. But we can always turn it down if it gets too loud. But like right now, it's fine for me. Okay, so let's go training. Picking up brass, new toys, steady on. Anyway, you can make the font bigger. What font? Gameplay. Graphics. Nothing mentioning font under graphics. Input. Nothing there. I'm gonna go with no. Change this size of stuff. But you may want to. Yeah, we'll put it about right there. See how that looks. I'm not seeing anything related to the font. So no, blind people are just going to have to deal. Keep in mind that I am one of those older people that needs bigger fonts as well, but sometimes you just don't get what you need. Okay, so training, basic infantry control. Play as the British. Revealed units can't become hidden again. May 1944. Ah. So this is pre-D-Day. Getting there, though. Somewhere in Salisbury Plain, England.
Put your men through their paces on the assault course and firing ranges. We suggest you tackle the tasks in numerical order, but it is up to you.
Buy a bigger monitor, you peasant. The problem with bigger monitors is all that does is make the font that much smaller. Because for some reason, I really think that's a really good idea that if you make your monitor bigger, therefore you need more resolution, and then you make the font smaller as a result. I don't think they understand the concept of a bigger monitor. So, anyway, moving the camera. It's total typical stuff.
End your turn at any time to move and/or fire your units again. The enemy are elite targets and will not fire back.
Camera, spin the camera, zoom in, zoom out. I'm good. Okay, so movement points determine the number of tiles a unit can move in a single turn.
Receiving.
Infantry have 4 movement points. Using all 4 movement points will end an infantry unit's turn. Final action. So,
On the move.
we actually move. Okay.
Receiving. Receiving.
Crossing low hedges costs us 3 movement points. Sure. Okay, crossing tall hedges cost all 4 movement points.
On the move.
Okay. And infantry cannot cross barbed wire. They must find holes instead.
Receiving.
So I'm guessing that's a hole there. It is. So they just naturally find the hole automatically. Moving into building tiles costs 2 movement points.
Receiving.
No?
Receiving. On the move.
Okay, you got to see the little house icon there. Then you move it to there. Okay, crossing low walls costs 3 movement points.
Receiving. On the move.
This is different. Gotta run through the wire anyway. Shh.
Receiving.
Crossing tall walls costs 4 movement points. So tall wall, tall hedge, same difference. Didn't actually climb the wall there, but we'll take it.
Yes, sir.
What's this? Oh, we're at 9. Wait. We're at 9. Okay. Fire your machine gun teams at the targets. Firing is a final action.
Yes, sir.
At the targets. Which ones are our targets? I'm guessing the non-green things are our targets.
Yes, sir.
Are they dying? Morty, welcome back. If the new Commandos game is turn-based, I don't know. I like to imagine someone spray painted all those instructions on the grass. If you could have Terminator armor, you wouldn't have to climb any wall.
Yes, sir.
Hey, killed something.
Yes, sir.
Killed something there too. I think we get this.
Yes, sir.
They didn't die.
Yes, sir.
So range, of course, is a factor.
Yes, sir.
And cover, of course, 52% chance times 2. Really? Oh, it's because they're prone? Is that why they're harder to hit? The first mission in the original Call of Duty. I don't remember. Okay, woodland and orchards block fire beyond a certain depth. Well, we already figured that one out. Distance and cover affect hit chance, so that. Where's 11? For next one. 12. Move into this building to spot enemies in the enclosure.
Receiving. On the move.
Ah, there you go. Now, can we shoot them? No. Okay, units can move up to 3 tiles and fire in the same turn.
Receiving. On the move.
Now, so you move down here. You can see these guys, and now we can shoot them. Or we can grenade them. Somehow I think that's skipping ahead, though. Okay, the more a unit moves, the less accurate the fire.
Receiving. On the move.
So move all 3 hexes. The colors and buildings are the same. Well, because it's the same time period. It's World War II. It's very bleak and dark and, and it's France. What do you want? Actually, this is technically England. This is training, so we're not in France yet. Grenades are not affected by movement and ignore cover. It's before colors were invented. That is true. And before color was actually spelled correctly. That means without a U in it. Don't look dead. Totally in keeping with the England being gray and dark. Exactly. Have you been there? I have. It's pretty big. No, actually, when I was there, it's actually pretty sunny. It didn't rain a day. I was there for a weekend way back when. It was actually sunny. Not a cloud in the sky. It was really. I thought it was really odd because it was nothing like I had heard it was. Anyway, grenades can only be thrown into buildings from adjacent tiles, so you have to be here. Right here, Britain, England, Britain, same difference. Okay. Quit mission when we're done. We are done. Enter. Remain active and available on your chart. Confirm.
Click anywhere during unit movement to skip the animation and save time.
Odd that you're 2 weeks in SoCal. We're mostly dull and gray, so we'll call it even. Well, we do have overcast days, you know. It depends where you are, too. The closer you are to the water here, the more the increased chance of having a overcast day during certain parts of the year. That makes color politically correct. No, it makes color actually politically incorrect. Most of France is English territory. Flip that. Most of English territory is French territory. I do believe England was conquered by the French before the English came back over. When the English came back over, they were actually French. Dwell on that one for a little while. Don't believe me? Look it up. Of course it was. Okay, so how do we end this fight? Escape. Draw. Menu. Normans were not French. Yeah, they were. Okay, picking up. No, we just did this one. Basic armor control. They were Norsemen who just paid the French king to not bother them. Uh-huh. Welcome back, Grim.
These exercises should help you familiarize yourself with our new American tanks.
These exercises should help familiarize you with our new American tanks. Oh, look. A turret must be traversed and aimed at a target tile before its weapons can be fired. This uses blue gunnery points, GPs. GPs reflect traverse speed and dictate how far a turret may be traversed from its current orientation in a single turn. It may take more than one turn to traverse to a target if sufficient GP are available. Arsenal of Democracy. American technology. Oh, here we go. Oh, I like that. Sent out expeditions of conquest and colonization. Okay, so tanks. Tanks have more MP than infantry. 6. Use advance to move the tank forward. That actually slows it down a little bit. Get that habit from? Sure. Yes, sure. Okay, tanks cannot move through tall hedges. They must find gaps. Tanks can move 2 tiles per MP on roads.
Reporting. Reporting.
Wow, that's pretty far.
Moving out.
Can't even handle the hedge? Hey, if this wasn't tutorial, I bet they would have let us set it on fire. Or blow it up. Because, you know, that's how it's supposed to be done. But can knock down walls. There we go. Am I supposed to knock down the wall? No.
Reporting.
Sorry, they changed the rules on us here. Tanks have other move options when they cannot advance. Use reverse to move backwards or rotate the tank, then advance. These movements options generally cost more MP than advancing. So, rotate that way.
Moving out.
Okay. You guys too, right? Or is this different? So there are options. Oh, I guess we're supposed to reverse this one.
Moving out.
Good enough for me. Okay, 7. Tanks must aim their turrets before they can fire. Aiming and firing uses blue gunnery points.
Reporting.
So aim at these things. So the turret actually moved. Then we can fire. Dink. I wasn't expecting that. But that was a dink. Aim and fire your tank guns at some targets. These are practice shells and will not damage targets. Well, that's no fun.
Reporting.
That's no fun at all. Every turn spent aiming at a static target without moving increases the chance to hit.
Reporting.
But we don't have any more points to do. For distance targets, you may need to be aimed for 1 or 2 turns before scoring a hit. Well, I know there's more tanks to the right, but they're acting like this tank is supposed to be firing at this stuff, and I think we are. We're supposed to end a turn. Because it specifically says a couple of turns, right? Aim at you. Every turn spent aiming at a static target. 72% chance to hit. So if we go info, line of sight, let's do in turn, see if that helps it go from 72 to up. Where are Hellfire missiles or javelins? They're up in the sky, probably. So accurate aim. Ah, turret, hull, tracks, cancel. Tracks. Dink. It was deflected. Okay, so I get that. If you actually take time to aim, you increases your chance to hit. And actually, that gave us an aiming shot. So that we actually pick where it's going to hit instead of just random stuff. Probably should have had this one aiming. Okay, I get that. Okay, the more a turret needs to traverse, the more GP is used. The tank may not move, or may not have enough GP to traverse its turret all the way into a target in 1 turn. It may take 2 turns or even 3.
Reporting.
So aim. Sure looked like that one was fine. At least 1 remaining GP is required to fire. Tanks will automatically fire with high explosive shells and coaxial machine guns against non-armored targets. Hull machine guns must be fired independently, but they are not final actions. So, little blue line there. So you can still shoot. Okay, wasn't expecting the machine guns, but that's fine. Okay, if this it is sometimes possible to move, aim, and fire all in one turn, but the more MP and GP used before firing, the less accurate the shot. So,
Reporting.
that's on move 3. And then we aim the turret at that bozo. Oh, we still have lots of points to go. So we have 3 movement points and 5 of the gunnery points. So I bet we can get away with moving a little bit closer. Turret's not too messed up. Still looking at it.
Reporting.
And of course, we used up all our points this way.
Reporting.
So that was bad. Should have taken our shot. Hey, look, little track marks on the ground. Okay, when the hit chance exceeds 100%, accurate aim is activated, allowing the attacker to target specific part of the tank.
Reporting.
And that's accurate aim, so fire. This time, go for the turret. Think. Okay, well, I get it. Quit the mission when you are done. We are done. Yeah, so training advanced unit control. Oh, this is going to be good. May 1944. So we already went this. Interest mechanics? It's not too bad.
These exercises are designed to help your men combine and coordinate movement with firing to maximum effect.
Steadiness dictates the accuracy of shooting attacks. Steadiness is reduced by moving or by suppression from enemy fire. If any action is taken which reduces a unit's steadiness to 0, then it can count it as a final action, and the unit may do nothing else that turn. Okay. Steadiness is reduced by movement. The more movement points used, the more steadiness is lost. Move the infantry groups 1 tile. You will see the yellow steadiness bar above the unit reduced. Then fire at the target ahead. You will see accuracy is less than normal due to steadiness shot. There's loss. So,
Receiving.
so 28% from there. 1 tile.
On the move. Receiving.
2 tiles. Let's move 1 tile first. It didn't kill anybody. Move this infantry group 1 tile. Okay, so move this infantry group 2 tiles and note the steadiness loss.
Receiving.
So again, yellow line. Obtaining invisible units. Attack the tile. No, don't attack the tile. I'm moving.
On the move.
Oh, so this actually didn't... It doesn't drop, it goes up. Or at least the red increased. That wasn't there before we moved. Okay, move this infantry group 3 tiles and note the steadiness loss.
Receiving. On the move.
So we picked up these little black triangles here. The red didn't go up anymore, but these appeared.
Receiving.
See, it's down there.
Receiving.
It's nothing really there. Well, it's there, I guess.
Receiving. Receiving.
Huh. Okay, move this infantry. I'm going to do that one. Any action that reduces unit steadiness to 0 is a final action and is labeled with an exclamation mark. Move this infantry group 4 tiles. Reduce it to 0.
Receiving. On the move.
the yellow bar or the main screen the same function? On the main screen, the same function. Yeah, this is the steadiness bar. But I was expecting it to deplete, but it doesn't. It's the red goes up from the bottom.
Receiving. 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 Receiving.
And the black actually represents whether they can do anything. If this is at the bottom, I think they can't do. That's their full move. So just see. So now the steadiness. See, the black bar is right there, or right triangle is right in the middle of the yellow bar. So if we move, not going to let me move. Oh, apparently we can only move certain distances based on where we are in the tutorial. Move backwards. So it moves back 2, so the black should drop down. So drop down a little bit. So that's the actual steadiness. There's a yellow bar above every unit's token. I think it might also be steadiness. It's easier to see. Yes, there's that too. Yeah, so we move 2 squares and I drop down that way.
Receiving. On the move.
See, move down, and then this black bar moved down a little bit too. So we got the yellow bar on the right, got the yellow bars above their heads. And if it's completely depleted, they can't do anything. Jeff, where is the dog? It's right there. Oh, where's the black one? Oh. He was just in here, actually. Where'd he go? Rocket was in here, but he left. Said I was talking too much. Tanks lose steadiness from movement too, although it's at a generally slower, more linear rate. But they also lose steadiness by aiming, traversing their target or turret, and the more GP used, the more steadiness is lost. So, move this tank 2 tiles, then aim at the target tank. Note the steadiness loss. Okay, so again, we're watching the yellow bar above their head and on the right-hand side for a little bit more specifics, maybe? Wow, that actually dropped down quite a bit there. Okay. You're supposed to shoot him. They didn't say to shoot him. Move this tank 3 tiles, then do the same thing.
Reporting. Moving out.
Yep, that's definitely going to be a thing. It's still fire, though. Now move this one 4 tiles.
Moving out.
Horrible dog? Yes, he's a horrible dog. He's got things to do. He doesn't have time for us. Okay, now move this one 5. This is probably not going to be able to do anything.
Moving out.
Or at least very little. And he's done. He can't even turret. He can't even aim because he's the ball's points doing that. Okay, makes sense. 10. I see 12. I see 10. Oh, 11. Moving twice in a single turn is always a final action, regardless of steadiness. Move this tank 2 tiles, then move it another 2 tiles. Note the second move is a final action, even though steadiness is not exhausted by the second move. Go there. Reduces steadiness, but...
Moving out.
Ah, okay. So don't do that, is basically what they're saying. If you intend on shooting something, don't move twice. Move once, then shoot. So that's actually pretty standard for tactical games these days. If a unit's steadiness is reduced to 0 before it starts its turn, it will be unable to act, effectively missing its turn.
Yes, sir.
Is reduced to 0 before it starts its turn. It will be unable to act, effectively missing its turn. But before it starts its turn. Fire these machine gun teams at the enemy unit in the buildings. You are unlikely to cause any casualties, but the fire will cause suppression, reducing the enemy's steadiness when it is their turn.
Yes, sir.
It's a fire.
Yes, sir.
So can't creep one tile at a time. Well, you can creep one tile at a time, which is you go one tile and then attack. Or you just go, don't do anything. Yes, reduces the steadiness.
Yes, sir.
It's been reduced. Okay, steadiness of all units is restored to full at the end of that unit's faction's turns. However, steadiness can be reduced during the enemy turn by suppression. That's what we got. Okay, quit the mission when we're done. So that's the training. That's the basics. I'm sure that is more than enough to get me killed. So, airborne strike at first light. We'll just go in the order here, right? Because that's what they told us to do. Do training, story, and then campaign. Unless you want to do skirmish stuff, we'll go campaign once we're a little more acclimated. So, use the line of sight tool to plan ahead. Oh, they didn't talk about a line of sight tool at all in the tutorial there. As dawn breaks, a section of British airborne infantry dropped during the night have finally located their objective. They must secure the area before the first Allied troops arrive on the beaches. Contact. This will be fun.
Your mission is to eliminate or push out all enemy units in the marked junction area as quickly as possible.
You need to talk more. I didn't have enough time to drink my water. Okay, the game saves automatically at the start of each turn. Player turn. To resume a previous game, look for the save game. Okay.
Get eyes on the cottage. Try to locate the enemy before you reveal yourselves.
So I'm guessing these are the bad guys. Locate the enemy before we reveal ourselves. Clear the area of enemy infantry.
Yes, sir.
So airborne infantry, light machine gun,
Receiving.
infantry group,
Reporting.
infantry group. So it's just a matter of just we know they're there.
Receiving.
Guessing red is what they see.
On the move.
Guess those Germans didn't see us yet, and they are just chilling, apparently.
Reporting.
It tells you when they're going to see you, I guess. Guessing that's what the red is. It's a hedge, right?
Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir.
So what about their aim? Not very... Oh, 63% at 4, plus 23% at 3. It's just a lot of shots, probably a lot of misses. So we should press him, or... Well, I guess if we just shoot at him, it does suppression, doesn't it? So shoot him. Dead Germans. Oh, dead Germans. They've been eliminated.
Receiving.
Now we can move a little bit more. He won't be seen in the process. Or not. So what's the white area? What are they? What's the white and the blue? They didn't explain that in the tutorial. So what's this?
Receiving.
Units have remaining actions available and turn now. Yes. Uh-oh. They spotted our machine guns. Maybe it's the objective zone? I don't know. Because, again, they didn't talk about that.
On the move.
And can't fire because we moved too far, of course.
Reporting.
The forest? Yes, we can.
Moving out.
So we don't see anything. Oh, yes, we do. Where are these guys? So, conscripts forced into service, reluctant but still dangerous. Also, used here to represent second line infantry in general, reduce the overall force morale. Uh-oh, this Skimpy's moving. Disturbing Mickey, I can see it in his eyes. Grenade. Fire. Minimal times 3, minimal times 3. So what does that mean? Out of range of the grenade. They don't know we're here, correct? We are hidden, so they don't know we're here. These guys are not hidden. Should we shoot them, I guess is the question. But there's no percentage. Oh, wait a minute, there is left side. So attacker moved. I think we'll just wait. You guys aren't hidden anymore.
Yes, sir. On our way.
Move over here. Fire at them to hopefully suppress a little bit, I guess. That did not do any type of suppression, it looks like, so that's not good.
Reporting.
And we don't have an Overwatch function. I think I think I saw an Overwatch thing in the settings, but I guess we'll see what this does.
Yes, sir.
Door is ajar. It is, Jeff. It is very much ajar. Mrs. Gimpy still go shut the door, but I don't think she will. I don't know why she opened it in the first place.
Buildings can be tough to dislodge with small arms fire. Try to get your men right up to the building and pop a grenade through the window.
Yep, saw that coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On our way.
We're being trying to be sneaky. Although these guys should be out in the open. Well, I guess they didn't move. There's our suppression. Not a lot, but it's there.
Receiving.
These guys are still hidden, though.
On the move.
Mrs. Skippy's looking for Rocket. Okay, so they haven't seen us yet, so we might be able to move up there next turn.
Reporting.
There's our percentages. Not very good.
Moving out.
Where's Rocket? Rocket is... He was walking around. He was in here like 2 minutes ago. Mrs. Gimpy came in looking for him, and he wasn't here anymore. So he's pretty sneaky. There's our grenade. Guns are better, though. And they've been eliminated because sneakiness.
Reporting.
These are all done.
Yes, sir.
These are done.
Receiving. Reporting.
Just line of sight. Oh, so I'm guessing that just shows who they can see. And somebody's sneaking out over here. "16 turns remaining." Still not hidden anymore. Can't go back into hiding.
Moving out.
Okay, sneaky. Can't shoot anybody, really.
Yes, sir. On our way.
World War II was the video games. Yes, I'm sure they would. All the veterans of World War II would love to hear that. More suppression.
Receiving.
80%. We should probably kill them. Just like that. So now these guys should be very concerned because all their friends have died that this shown up so far. So nothing new showing up.
Receiving.
So we run all the way, we won't be able to do anything. Right? Yeah, they'll eat up all our stuff, so...
On the move.
You could say that because the ones that are left can't use computers, also they are probably deaf from all the explosions. No.
Receiving.
Right? Mr. Gimpy, can you talk to me? Be right back. Okay, I'm back. She's leaving. She's going to do stuff with her parents, so... Grenade. Turn over to text against buildings can only be initiated from adjacent tile, so we have to wait. We go in the building? Oh, that might be messy if we did that, because we won't be able to shoot them.
Yes, sir.
More suppression. Hey, a lucky hit. Fried chicken and rice with a light soy sauce with a side of greens. That actually sounds pretty good. Don't you throw it in the purple? No. It's a... Well, you could throw it in the purple, but there's no... They're not there. They're over on the other side of the building. So we actually want to move one hex over still and throw it in through that building or window.
Reporting.
And can't suppress them from here. Oh, if you click real quick, they move automatically. More suppression. Was it good? Hey, don't. Oh, lucky hit. Jerks. Here, see if we can get a lucky hit with a grenade.
Receiving. On the move.
So you move up here. And we throw a grenade through the window. So the purple area is where we can throw the grenade. From over here, we couldn't. We could throw it here, but they're right there. There's some suppression.
Clear of enemy infantry, but don't get cocky. Like most of those defending the beaches, these were reluctant conscripts from the east forced into service. You'll have a much tougher time against motivated first-tier soldiers.
Of course we will. So we had one casualty there at the end. Boo. Boo. Okay. Premier per Turan. Sure. Commando stormed the beach. Oh, this would be interesting. I wasn't expecting a beach storming. 0700 hours. We... Struggle for the beaches is underway. Specialized tanks are landed to help tackle the defensive emplacements and give the infantry a chance. Amongst them, Centaurs of the newly formed Royal Marines Armored Support Group. Mayor Perturam.
Help the Allied infantry get off this beach and clear those buildings.
At the start of each turn, infantry units automatically go prone, making them harder to hit. Units that move more than 2 tiles during a turn will lose their prone status and will finish the turn kneeling, leaving them easier to hit during the enemy turn.
On the move.
Hey, Desperado, welcome back.
On our way.
Oh, this is actually the beach.
On our way.
So these are our friends.
Tank can cover the infantry's advance from here, but can advance no further until your commandos have neutralized the AT bunker on your right.
That? So it's our job to take that thing out. Okay, so don't move too far or get shot while kneeling. So somehow we have to get around this thing and throw a grenade through the windows, right? Be my guess. And we don't know where they are. He would shoot on anything.
Yes, on our way.
Shoot first? You can't shoot first and move. When you shoot, your turn is over. Line of sight is blocked there. Got nothing over there, so shoot them. Get that suppression. Shoot first, ask questions afterwards. Again, you can't move and shoot. You can't shoot and move. You can move and shoot though.
On the move.
Just suppressing them.
Receiving. On the move.
No, I don't think I want to walk in front of that bunker if I don't have to. Bad shooting.
Yes, sir.
No, we actually have a tank. Rotate. That way. Oh, this is going to be horrible. This is going to poorly for me. I know this now.
On the move. On the move.
Okay, at least we're set up to shoot at those guys next turn. Germans build that bunker sideways. Well, it's a bunker. It looks like it's more set up for blowing stuff up as it comes through here, though. It's not really pointed at the beach for whatever reason. Killing those people that way, though. Yes, they're aiming down that way. They're not aiming at the water, they're aiming at the beach. Uh-oh, they saw us.
On the move.
The bunker would be covering the area in front of that one.
On our way.
Expect the Roman Germans to be building rotating bunkers.
On our way. Yes, sir.
Aim the turret at you. 42%. Good enough. Can advance a little bit.
On the move.
Okay, we're good. What was that explosion? Gun's muzzle flash was hidden from the destroyers offshore. Right. But we know where it is. They can hide it all they want from the guns offshore. It is British. Yeah, this is a British tank. It's a Centaur.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's right. We can't go through We can't go through Royer. We can't climb it. We have to go around it. Well, this is going to be fun.
On our way.
Each shell against soft targeted fires cannon and machine guns. It was kind of far away for that, wasn't it? Or was it? Guess not. So we're just suppressing this guy so he can't do anyone.
Receiving. On the move. Receiving. On the move.
So he's suppressed all the way, isn't he? He doesn't have a yellow bar anymore. He's not doing anything on his turn, but these guys in the building. Guess that tank's not going to make it. God, I hope that gun can't hit us here. That would be bad.
Yes, sir.
See, once you fire, you can't move anymore. And Chico, welcome to the stream. Covering this when you discover your new game. It was a new discovery for me about 2 weeks ago. Hey, stop shooting my people, jerk.
On the move. On our way. On our way. Yes, sir.
That's 4-3. Let's just go.
On the move.
That one dude made it? Well, not yet. And fire. Ah, that's what that was. So, all kinds of suppression on him.
Yes, sir.
Go all the way here, and we can't throw a grenade in.
Receiving.
Same difference.
On the move.
Yeah, we move too far, and we don't get cover. Oh, actually, probably should have hopped in there, huh? No. Still line of sight blocked. Not in you guys.
Receiving.
Use this to our advantage. Use the crater for cover. Site blocked. These guys are completely suppressed. No, they're not. Need more
Hey,
suppression.
Kimchi, it is time to take a break. Your next break is in 1 hour.
Hey, no more guys in those. Are there. Okay, so that's actually a good spot to take a quick little break. Say, get up, stretch my legs, get some water. I'd say check on the dogs, but as you can see, they're right there on the right hand side of the screen. Hey, what's my GPS going off for? Anyway, as I was saying, I need to take a break, get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. We'll be back in a few minutes to continue this little assault on a beach of Normandy. They didn't tell us which one we're on, but that's okay. Anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.